Los Angeles this time. So hopefully that reduces the lag issue. Waiting for one last guy. Okay, you should be seeing the game now, and welcome everyone back. This is the Amateur Dota 2 League North American entry level. Today we have One Jab versus Puck Off. Someone forget to ticket the game, but this is part of Amateur Dota 2 League. Wind Ranger will be banned off as the first ban coming up from Puck Off. Ironic, because Wind Ranger's picture is up just now. Troll Warlock will be banned out. Fairly common ban coming out from One Jab. I assume Puck Off is having... Banning the Wind Ranger is likely a reactive ban. Probably from watching replays more than a tactical ban.
5 seconds
remaining. On the other hand, is a fairly common ban. Silencer also being banned out now by Puck Off. Another fairly common ban, I would say. It's you usually, I think now you usually see people either pick up the Silencer or ban him out, and now Sniper will be banned out. Probably the most annoying hero in the game right now. So now we go into the pick phase. Puck Off will be having first pick, then will be followed up by One Jab with a double pick. So Vengeful Spirit, a fairly standard support hero, has been picked up by Puck Off. Vengeful Spirit, of course, a hero that can be used defensively and offensively. It's good whether you're winning or losing the game, or whether even it's a draw. It can use to save your carry, it can be used to kill your opponent's carry, because she has to be the sacrificial lamb, but vengeance comes at a price.
10 seconds remaining.
And Axe will be picked up for once since a very long time. Axe will not be banned out, and Axe will be picked up. Lion, another very common support being picked up. I personally would say that Vengeful Spirit and Lion is definitely among the best supports in the game right now. Ganking and teamfight supports, so to say. Of course, Vengeful Spirit has more defensive application than the Lion does, but Lions of course have more offensive and ganking applications than the Vengeful Spirit does. And the Finger of Death scales very well with level and time. Extremely good to pick off early game hard carries, except for Medusa probably. We're going back now to Puck Off for them to pick a second hero. Waiting. It will be interesting to see whether Axe would decide to go to creep skipping or not. Of course, this depends heavily upon whether Puck Off decides to go for a very go for a lineup that would counter the Axe. Lina would be picked up by Puck Off, so she could be a core or a defensive or a offensive support, ganking support. We are not too sure, though we do see Lina being run as a core more often now than a support. Let me just fix.
5 seconds remaining.
Let me just make sure it's on. Okay, it is on. I don't want
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Excuse me. Juggernaut will be banned out, and Tidehunter actually now be banned out. So
Radiant team banned.
Lifestealer will be banned by Pakov. That's pretty interesting. Lifestealer isn't exactly a very strong hero right now. I guess so is Wind Ranger, so I guess Wind Ranger, it feels like a very a band that comes out from watching replays of One Jab, and maybe One Jab's really good at it, so they ban them out. But anyway, we'll move on from that. Lifestealer is being banned out right now. That's a pretty interesting ban, considering they already have an Axe, and if the Axe doesn't do well in the lane, the Axe would probably need to relegate into the jungler. A Tidehunter and a Bristerback will be banned out, both of course off lane heroes. Bristerback now, we do see it being run on the safe lane occasionally. Really still depends on the situation, I guess.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
We're going to the third and fourth pick of the series.
Time.
Templar Assassin.
A Templar Assassin has been picked up by One Jab, so I do think that's a little bit early to pick her. It gives Pakov a lot of opportunity to pick something to counter the Templar Assassin, because Templar Assassin has two main weaknesses. One is a mana burn, and the other would be damage over time. Anything that does damage over time, like a Huskar, deals with her very well. Pudge deals with her very well. Of course, you probably wouldn't go Pudge unless you have a very good Pudge player.
Reserve time.
And the other thing is, you do see some very professional players who has extremely good micro skills, like to run Chen within the jungler, and then just use the Chen to get some mana burning creeps and burn the mana of the Templar Assassin. So picking her up this early gives Pakov a lot of opportunity to take that into consideration. Luna will be picked up by Pakov, something that I wouldn't say does very well against the Templar Assassin, which is interesting because the Templar Assassin is already there. Luna does a high amount of burst damage with a magical burst damage, which Templar Assassin doesn't really care because the refraction blocks by a damage count instead of total amount of damage. And Luna, of course, also is a not a very tanky hero, something that the Templar Assassin would be able to kill really quickly. And Luna, of course, is a very mobile hero, but Templar Assassin with a Blink Dagger and proper farm would be equally mobile to the Luna, and Luna's mobility comes from movement speed, which is ironically removed by Templar Assassin's ultimate, so they will have to pick something else from the middle to deal with it, and now they have a Faceless Void to deal with too. That is something that is very annoying, but we haven't seen a lot in recent games, probably partially because it's not as good as some of the other carries like Troll, Sniper, or Juggernaut, or even people say Axe is better. Faceless Void, of course, still pretty luck based on his evasion, and Bash, of course, sometimes you're lucky as hell and the Bash is just ridiculous.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team
Undying now picked up by Pakov, a 4th hero, probably the offlane hero right here, or maybe the second support. I guess the Undying deals with Templar Assassin to a reasonable level. The zombies, of course, each zombie counts as 1 count of attack, and I think at max level reflection blocks 6. Yes, it does block 6 instance of damage, and count that would probably take 2 to 3 seconds. 2 to 3 spawns, I mean. The first spawn, the second spawn will be 3, yeah, the third spawn will be 6.
Dire team ban.
If the zombies stay alive, that is. But that is a pretty long amount of time, and I guess it deals with it to a certain extent. And yeah, that's another one that actually I don't think Viper's
10 seconds remaining.
Viper's ultimate might trigger reflection. I don't think Viper's first skill trigger damage
5
that's too
seconds
low does
remaining.
not trigger reflection. Another thing that brings down her reflection shield very
Reserve
quickly will be
time.
Darkseer's second level. What's that old thing called? I can't remember, but basically that's one that's pretty good to deal with anything that deals with trigger time.
Radiant team pick.
Dazzle is being banned out as the 5th and final ban from this series. We now go into the final pick, and we will go into the game of Puck-Off versus One Jab very soon.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I guess they lack a support. I'm not too sure what kind of support they would want to take. A
Reserve
Skyrath Mage might be a pretty good pick, because if you look at it, the Vengeful Spirit, the Luna, then the Lina are all very low HP hero. The Skyrath Mage will be able to burst them down fairly quickly. And you could run an aggressive tri-lane with Lion Axe and Skyrath, and if you have a Luna, Lina, and a Vengeful Spirit in lane, well, that would be a cake lane for you to win. They will go with a Witch Doctor instead. Well, it doesn't throw as much damage as a Scarf Mage would, but of course it provides the sustainability within the lane. It provides a better stun. And on top, you should either go with a... it's still pretty open. They have some pretty versatile heroes. They could go with a middle hero, something to fight the Templar Assassin directly, or they could go with an off-lane hero and play the Undying as a support, run the Lina on the safe lane, run the Lina on the mid lane, and the Luna on the safe lane. It's really hard to say. The Puck-Off's lineup is quite versatile, but a bad pick and the 5th pick could potentially screw up the whole lineup and the laning phase for them.
Ten seconds remaining.
Now going back to the final 4 seconds, 3, and they will go with a Nature's Prophet. Furion has been picked up by Puck-Off. So I think Furion will be jungling. So this is interesting. This is very interesting. So I guess Furion has the ability to jungle. Furion can also be ran on the offlane, which is something we don't see very often. We did see in TI3, Emerald Bulldog loved to run the Furion on the offlane, but Furion isn't exactly a hero that is... I guess it didn't change much. It's just that the meta shift to the Tidehunter offlane, solo offlane, shift from the... well, Clockwork was solo offlane. Actually, Clockwork was a middle hero for a while back in Dota 1. And then now we have him on the solo, it's a solo offlaner. We have Puck as the solo offlaner. Anyway, we'll go quick introduction throughout the team. We have the name that looks like a dick, a very big dick with small balls at least, on Luna. We have Kid Muscle on the Undying. We have Grim on the Nature's Prophet, Mizzy on the Lina, and Fun Watson on the Vengeful Spirit. On the other side, we have the Templar Assassin. Chill on the Templar Assassin. It doesn't let me click on him. Prepare Your Anus on the Faceless Void. Alone in the Alone on the Witch Doctor. Orange Juice on the Lion, and we will come out. X is played by Avenir or something like that. With 5 heroes smoked up coming up into the jungle, they are trying to spot the hero. They do drop the ward on the back, so it does look like the lion is spotted out. It looks like they will get the Vengeful Spirit instead. And the stun does connect on the Vengeful Spirit, but I don't think she'll be able to get out of this. First blood goes the way of the axe. Luna hikes under the safety of the tower, but they drop a ward. That's interesting. That is a very interesting choice to drop their wards.
Time is money.
But anyway, it looks like the lane are falling into place. The TA will likely go back down to mid. Faceless Void will go to the bottom lane, and he's protected by the lion. Witch Doctor will protect the axe, so we will not have an aggressive tri-lane. Will be a dual lane coming up from the bottom, and as mid we have the Lina as expected, and we will have the Undying soloing the off lane, which is pretty interesting, not extraordinary. Fury going into the jungle, and very lucky spawn. This is probably one of the best spawn you want in the early game. You do not want the Santo here, or you do not want the Wolves either. This is a very lucky spawn. It gives 4 targets, of course, but it gives a lot of experience and gold, which is much better than any other. And they don't deal a lot of damage, so that's probably one of the best spawn you can wish for as a jungler on this camp. You get a Santo, that's something pretty hard to kill. Of course, it's not too big of a deal for the Furion, because you don't trigger the stun for other people like Enigma. Unless, of course, you are running an Enchantress, then you want something big. Okay, they will realize that this has been warded. And the Axe will not be creep skipping. And if Undying will actually get a solo kill with on the Lion, stealing a lot of strength, I assume, from the Lion. That's actually just 4 strengths from the Lion, which is interesting. And someone died up top too. Yeah, the other one was the first blood from the Vengeful Spirit. And we do have the Undying TPing in, but he does not have the mana to fight this, or he wouldn't be contributing anything to this fight. We do have a pause coming out really quickly. Nature's Prophet TPs to the bottom lane, switches with the Undying. The Undying will rotate up top. So the Nature's Prophet will now be staying in lane, I assume. After getting an early kill, which is interesting why they would switch the lane after getting the early kill. Especially when you dominate against a Faceless Void, you would prefer to continue that dominance. But I guess the Undying would be a very suitable hero to deal with the Axe in general.
Denied.
This Luna isn't exactly farming very well right now.
You will have your vengeance, spirit.
Witch Doctor, our enemies are in need of examination.
Losing a lot of strength right there, the Axe. You have the Lion now protecting, trying to get a kill on the Nature's Prophet, and coming in right now. The stun will likely connect, the slow comes out, Hex, and a very lucky bash. The stun connects right now, and Green will go down to the Lion. Not the Faceless Void. The Lion will be the one that gets the last hit, and that would be another kill going the way of Jab off. No, not Jab off. One jab. Kinda think this lane switch might have cost them something. Though if Undying did not switch, I think Luna might continue to struggle with her farm. Not enough mana to actually put up a real fight here.
Axe defies you.
Denied.
As you can see, the Witch Doctor sustaining this axe really scary. And the Faceless Void zoning the Nature's Prophet out pretty well too, so he's getting a large amount of farm right there. I don't know, this costume looks a little bit weird. X diving in on Luna, trying to get as much damage dealt there as possible. While being dropped down rotation and trying to get a kill properly on the Templar Assassin. As I was saying, I actually say this is one of the weirder cosmetic for TA. I actually don't really like this. I mean, the dress is nice, but it's just weird looking at TA without a mask. And up top, Axe actually gets a dive onto the Undying, and they will get a kill right there. Actually, I'm starting to think more and more about the lane switch that they had, and I'm starting to think that it's bad. And they do get a return kill on the Axe right there as Lina rotate up top, and Luna gets a kill. They manage to zone the Witch Doctor up alone, but I don't think there's much he can do. So saying about the lane switch, I felt was a pretty bad idea because Undying was winning his lane, getting a kill, forcing the Faceless Void out of farm, and now look at Faceless Void, he has one of the highest farm in game. And Nature's Prophet isn't doing much to the Faceless Void because you only have right click damage, and that's about it, and your right click damage don't exactly do much to a Faceless Void who can dodge a lot, unlike the Undying who will be stealing strength, and that affects the Faceless Void very directly because Faceless Void himself doesn't have a lot of X actually relegates back to farming the jungler, which is pretty interesting. I actually felt he was doing well in lane, and he decides against staying in lane. No skills being used yet. This is why he isn't too interested. He could use one ultimate on the we're just scouting that thing out. X picking up a double damage now. Pretty interesting. Tempo Assassin getting really close, but spotted up by the creep anyway, so Undying coming in range to steal some strength, and she will steal the strength. Faceless Void, as expected, will use the ultimate to secure a kill on the Nature's Prophet. I would have expected him to do it much earlier than that, but he waited. He got his prize anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I missed a lot of kills this game. Undying has now returned back to the bottom lane. So he will continue his harassment of the Faceless Void. The Faceless Void is just dodging everything, and that's probably the most annoying thing about Faceless Void. Just skill up his ultimate right now. We do have a dive up top. Templar and secures the kill on the Vengeful Spirit. And Luna is now in trouble. Ultimate being used on the Witch Doctor, and Luna pops her ultimate too, securing the kill on the Witch Doctor. But that's it. The Templar Assassin does get to move away from that.
Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for certain.
Void has his ultimate down for another 30 seconds. I have a chase here. I'm dying trying to chase the Lion down. Void has got back a lot of his strength and has lost some again now.
Gift from the goddess.
Not able to stack this up, but the Vengeful Spirit has rotated down now. And looks like he's just gonna go into the back. Nothing much beyond that. A little bit interested diving down at the bottom. On top, Templar Assassin secures a kill on the Lina. I'm still very interested in the engagement at the bottom more than anything else. The Vengeful Spirit is here. She does not have a swap. She has a level 3 magic missile, which could potentially be completely dodged by the Faceless Void. He does have a 10% chance of dodging it and a 25% chance of bashing you. A jump will be used. Chrono onto the Vengeful Spirit, and I think that's one problem about the Vengeful Spirit. Sorry, about the Chrono Spirit, is that you were allowed the Tombstone to spawn a lot of zombies on you, and now Fury and TP's in to secure this kill. They will get the kill. TPing in will be Witch Doctor, and Lion in the back being brought down by the zombies, and the Lion Undying will get a double kill. Now Witch Doctor is in trouble. The creep to tank. Okay, that was pretty dumb from them, but TA will secure a kill at mid after Lina tried to dive in for a kill, and Undying might go down here. Undying actually does go down to the ultimate from the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor continues to heal up as Fury backs off after tanking up some tower damage probably, and on the top lane we have a Luna being engaged on the axe and a dunk to complete the kill on the Luna. So one Jap is now taking a pretty good lead after securing the 10th kill.
Dominating!
TA actually would dive to back and secure a kill on the... Gotta secure a kill on the Vengeful Spirit. With a haste rune.
Radiant's old tower is under attack!
He returns back to mid to pressure the Lina. Lina is not having a very good day. And a blink in on the Lina. Stun does connect, so I'm not too sure whether he will be able to get this kill. Blink is down for 7 seconds. Looks like she will back off. Reflection is down too. The creeps have to take out many counts of it, so she does not want to risk a Laguna Blade. I think a Laguna Blade and a Dragon Slave should be enough to kill her. It will be 7. No, not enough.
Time is money.
It's about 600 damage coming up, magical damage coming up from that. And the Chrono will be used on the Fury, and once again TA in position to throw out some damage, and TA blinks forward but fails to connect. Not fails to connect actually. I think she wanted to melt, but she ran out of mana to melt. So, but X will secure a kill, top double kill actually on the Vengeful Spirit and the Luna. Double damage being bottled up by the TA. That's probably the last thing you want. TA's ultimate being popped from far away, now trying to catch this Lina, who is pretty far away, so I think she's gonna be safe. Wallowing herself up, so she's trying to get as much damage as well. Stun misses, core jumps in, the core connects, the finger of death coming out, and Temporal Assassin will secure that kill. Undying is coming in, drops the tombstone, and now everyone's trying to burst the tombstone down, but Undying gets bashed up to Dapper Bash. Very lucky from the Faceless Void. And the tombstone money cash will go to the way of the Lion, as they probably will take this T1 uncontested right now with two of the heroes from Pakov down. I don't think they're in the position to challenge this.
If Dire's middle tower was worth a damn, it would still be standing. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
TPing to the bottom, trying to push this lane out as quickly as possible. We do realize that 5 heroes were just at mid, and they saw Witch Doctor TPing. Now they see Witch Doctor TPing. Will he be caught? Axe coming very close. Use the core to speed himself up. Traps the axe inside with him. Core comes up, so he will not be TP away. And the dunk will secure the kill. Axe gets a dunk on the Nature's Prophet. He's on a dominating streak right now. 16 kills away off one jab. Everyone returned back to an engagement up top on the Luna, and the Luna will be brought down. TA now has a shield on, the stun misses from the Lina. Ultimate connecting from Furion onto the TA, who is running away, and Blink Dagger does 2 down. Now this could potentially be a turnaround, but nope, Furion had I think Lina. Who else has a Blink Dagger? No one else has a Blink Dagger.
Tower is face down in the dirt.
TA might be interested to jump on this.
Bottom tower is under
Not
attack.
really.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And looks like one jab will be putting some pressure on the tower up top, on the bottom lane for the Dire side. Luna is coming in with an ultimate. Luna has an ultimate, and Undying too. Furion are trying to catch them. It really depends on whether the Lina gets to find them. Lina might actually find a courier.
Are you going to do something about that?
I don't think she's interested to steal the courier, but she does see this. A lot of the heroes are rotating in. Undying getting really close. Furion TPing in too. And this is not the kind of situation you want to be in. Furion now in the danger. Stun already used. And looks like he will go down. Stun will come back. Furion's ultimate will connect to a ultimate. The swap will be used to secure a kill on the Faceless Void, but it came at the cost of Furion. TATP's out of that. Axe and the Lion coming back from the back actually, but they had to deal with the tombstone first. TA out of border charges. I'm not sure how interested they are. TA picks up her Desolator, and Lina pick up a very important item to help set up her kills. Chain Stun Sphere and TP in top, so I guess they see that and they know they won't have Furion. TA might be interested to jump on this. Axe available to defend her. Ill Scepter is used. Core being used on the, and Finger of Death will use to secure a kill on the Undying. Laguna Blade will get a return kill on the Axe. And an ultimate is ready, catching 4. Very nice Chronosphere right there, and the Desolator will use the effect to bring 2 down, and likely Lina is dead too. And Luna will pop her ultimate, and as we can see, Reflection blocks a lot of damage. Now Melt coming out, and there you have it, the Luna being burst down very quickly by the TA. Now the Witch Doctor comes in to heal both cores back up to a healthy level. As you can see, It was a very good Chronosphere, and TA was able to get into a position that she can melt. She can get the Desolator effect on 2 heroes, and that is a major team fight right there. Even though X went down, it was some very good play. The top laner is taking a lot of damage. X has respawned and will go there to finish this creeps up and get a lot of money. They will get the T2. Experience TP bottom to continuing his push, but I don't think the rat is going to win you a game now. He doesn't have enough items to rat, that's the problem. It's not that rat won't win you the game. They will go in, Radiant will go into the Roshan pit uncontested. They have cleared 4 towers.
The Radiant now pick through Roshan's
will be the one that
for
picks
shiny
up
objects.
the Aegis. And she has a regeneration rune waiting for her up top. We'll get a solo kill on the Axe. Actually, it's not solo kill. The job are 3 heroes, the Luna and the Ninja Squad, engaging on the Axe. Actually, you secure a kill right there. Now the TA might be a little bit, and Eel Scepter will be using the TA. They want to get this kill, but TA manages to blink away. Wow. Fast hands indeed. BKB is what she's going to pick up, and then she's going to be a real pain to deal with. 6 seconds, and we'll get a major damage down on Lina, and she's slowed up. A reflection down. She might be able to bring her down right now, and she does, but she does have an Aegis of Immortal, and the ultimate this time only using on 1, but the Tombstone is dropped, but I don't think she will be able to do much right there, and he does go down. Laguna Blade, I think, dodged by the Void. The Vengeful Spirit has been brought down. TA now diving in, but not enough distance on the jump, and Void will go back to deny the tower. I think the Void just pretty sure he dodged it at 700 damage. He should be dead. Actually, I think it might have hit him, because I don't think the Vengeful Spirit hit him. I don't think anyone else hit him besides the Laguna Blade. So a 675. It's about 1000 damage. Including the magic resistance, should be about 750 damage on him. So that makes sense. I think it probably hit him. I thought it dodged. It looked like it dodged.
Tower is under attack.
He is not going for an Aghanim Scepter, so he does have 3 very basic items, the MOM, the Crystallis, and the Millstorm. Here I think she must have bought something. Yeah, she has completed her BKB, and they will not be able to deny it, and Witch Doctor will be a sacrificial Laguna Blade used on that. Witch Doctor, very sad Witch Doctor actually. BKB has been picked up. Lion also has a Blink Dagger right now. Maybe able to pick this off, but they're 5 men. They're camping up 5 men, so spotted out the very close to her Aghanim Scepter, which is important because its pure damage would be on basic an extra 25% damage. Luna, some interesting items. She has, I think she's going to an Aghanim Scepter after a casual Yasha. She might be picked off right now. She is very, very close. Mill has been done down. TP, 1 more second. She does manage to get away, so I think she's just gonna sell some items. Oh no, she actually used a TP. Might want maybe sell a Wraith Band to get a complete here Aghanim Scepter, but I don't think she's gonna do it. She's gonna wait the extra 40 seconds. We have a jump right now on the Luna, and the stun comes out. The chains out pretty well, and Maledict is used. The X dunk was used a little bit too early. X has a pretty interesting build mechanism and a Eel Scepter. This works pretty well, and Eel Scepter will be used and it helps him dodge. The ultimate Finger of Death used immediately on him, brings down really low, heals up to full. Chrono being used now on the Vengeful Spirit alone once again, and to secure the kill. Now BK with an ultimate BKB doesn't really matter, and I think X once again dunks too early. Oh no, it's just an animation. They do get security kill on the Luna. It doesn't matter because the BKB is ready on the clicks, and the Hall coming out now trying to get a kill, and looks like he will manage to connect the core right here. 10 seconds away from this dunk, and may be able to get a dunk off. It looks like he will use the Eel Scepter, and he will not dunk him at all. He will just core, and spin will kill him. And looks like we have a kill on the Lina, another following a team wipe now finally. But the Vengeful Spirit and the Undying has came back. Templar Assassin does not have mana or even border charges to sustain the push, but she will continue to push anyway. She doesn't really care, I guess. At this moment your lead is just too big, and both of them has about a 25,000 gold lead, and actually they will back off. They do not want to risk throwing anything away. I think she should be at least 10,000. Yes, she is 10,000 gold lead ahead of the Luna. I'm pretty interested to find what Faceless Voice is going to pick up next. It probably really doesn't matter anymore. Necro Book picked up by Nature's Prophet as expected. Lina still working closer to her Aghanim Scepter, key item. Venture Spirit probably working towards it for stuff, but really don't have the luck to do it at all. Mechanism on the Undying. BKB now also picked up by the Faceless Void. Witch Doctor himself is closer to the Scepter than the Lina. That's just how much farm they have been getting, and Witch Doctor is actually one of the lowest value hero among on one jab. The Lion himself has a blink and has 3,000 gold saved up. I'm not too sure what he is going for after this, but that's a lot of money. He's probably like, he's very, very close to a Scepter too, actually. So about 800 go away. Yeah, with that kill, 800 go away. Will now Pakov now pushes onto the bottom tower. It doesn't look like anyone's interested to defend. Actually no, on second thought, TA will TP back. Does not have full mana or HP. Does have a BKB though. So it's in deny range, and yes, it is in deny range, but they don't seem like they're interested.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
3 heroes. Chrono is up, Finger is up, the Dunk is also up, so that's, but they're not interested to jump on deck. Roshan will be up in about a minute. In position for a jump. I don't think anyone wants to be caught, but they do have wards spotting them up here, so that's pretty nice. You have an engagement up top right now. X jumping in on the Lina and the Chrono, this time catching the Undying, who will die, and the Lina gets dunked. Backdoor protection actually finally preventing them from bringing this thing down. They will take a lane of Rex here. Only the Furion is left to defend this. And where's the Furion?
Heaven or hell.
Furion is actually pushing the top tower.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Top lane, not top tower.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And in TP coming back from GG is now caught by the Undying.
Those with eyes to see.
And Furion has been bashed up by the first jump. And looks like he's going down.
Mega kill.
We'll go down. Someone actually cancelled the GG call, I think, so it's not a official GG.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Scepter completed on the Witch Doctor. A Subcarise completed on the Axe.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
He will actually buy a Dagon and the drums and a Dagon with his money.
Blessings.
Luna actually now pretty fed, very close to completing her. I think she does have enough gold to complete her Mantle Style now.
Roshan has fallen.
They might even jump on her and finish her straight away, and if they do, BKB now pops up and not in time. Why are you not healing the Lina? Oh, Luna. Oh my god, the Undying goes down too, and now it's a very, very big TA who has in fact an Aegis. She will go down, but the Aegis will come right back up, and once again a bash coming up immediately. Lion getting a killing spree, securing the kill with his finger of death.
Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for certain.
It should be GG, I guess, but someone cancelled the call. We'll have actually the rest of the team just going in for the middle tower instead of trying to push the bottom tower up. We'll go for this, and
he's under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Furion now coming in and will be slowed down. Looks like he's dead.
Tower was worth a damn. It would still be
likely he's gonna get dunked, and he does get dunked. Swap is being used to try to kill the Witch Doctor, but no luck with that. Stun misses from the Lion, but the Finger of Death is used to bring him down, bring the Lina down, and Templar Assassin secures the kill right there. Chrono now used solely on the Undying, and yeah, I know why this is not a tournament game probably. So the GG doesn't work, I guess. But anyway, first game goes the way of one jab. We will be back very quickly with game 2.